Hello and welcome back to Theme Hospital. We're at the start of mission 6 here, and we have to earn $150,000 and have a hospital worth of over $140,000 to complete this mission. And well, that doesn't seem too hard on by the looks of it, but we'll see how this turns out. So we got a pretty big starting building here, and the patients are going to come in through these doors. So I'll guess the reception is going to be right here, and I think I can start by just putting down a GP's office over here, and we'll just go from there. And don't forget the radiators. Right, we can go there. And I think I'll have sort of a corridor going down here, so I can place some rooms opposite, like here, for example. So I'll make room for 2 rows of benches along here, and so this will be sort of the main diagnosis area. Maybe I should put that here instead. Next, psychiatric room. I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure. Still not sure if the bookcase and the skeleton actually serves any kind of purpose. I would almost assume they have to, but I'm not sure. But I'll put them down anyway, because I got the room for it, and so why not? Next we can get a pharmacy, so I don't think I should put that down here. That might go here, for example. We also start off with the cardiogram, so that doesn't need to be researched, but apart from that we have the exact same starting rooms as before, so not a huge change. And I should probably reduce the game speed here. That's something I completely forgot about. Put it down to slowest, so that our hospital won't open before we are actually finished with all the rooms. Right. Let's put that like right there. Oh, I think I need to... I'm not sure why. Okay, so like that. I'm not sure. Yeah, doesn't matter. Next, let's see, yes, so the staff room could go here, so that the staff room is quite close to the majority of the offices, so the staff can get quickly back from their breaks when they are needed elsewhere in the hospital. And like that. And I'll also... I think I should have a corridor here. So I'll put the research department here. I could also put the toilets right next to that. So could probably get a few more and an additional sink. So doesn't cost much. So I think the only rooms I have left now is the operating theatre and a ward. I should probably get both of them right off the bat. They might... I don't think... yeah, there's probably not room for both of them over here, so probably best to put them down here. And then the operating theatre right next to it. And that should be all the rooms that I can actually build at this point. And there's still some space in this building here, so there's no immediate need for any expansion. I got some room up here and some room down here, and yeah, so I can actually expand this entire building out in this direction by buying this building here, which is a little under $10,000. But there's no need for that at the moment, but that's probably going to be the first expansion that I will do. The reception desk, of course, and plenty of benches. A couple of drinks machines, a couple of radiators, and some plants as usual. And I actually didn't... yeah, the only room that I didn't put down was the training room, and I should probably get that as well. Although I guess it's not as critical to get that early on as it was in the previous mission, where you were pretty reliant on training your doctors from the start. Hopefully in this mission here we can actually hire some decent surgeons and good doctors from the start. But we'll see. I haven't had a look at it just yet. So, I think I should probably have some more benches down here. I can just buy a few more. Like 6 of them. Drinks machine here, and I can move this over here instead. Right, so now we gotta go ahead and hire our staff, and that's a pretty good receptionist and a decent handyman and another one, and this guy's this is both a surgeon and a researcher, and this guy is a consultant, but he doesn't have any skills. So this is a surgeon consultant, so I should probably hire him. And maybe I should hire that first guy for the research department. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And it was probably good to have that guy as well. And there are no really decent psychiatrists that I have access to at the start, so I'll hire a poor one instead. I guess I could train him though. Hire him as well. And probably one more doctor. So I guess I could hire this guy, and we'll get a couple nurses. Probably should have hired a better nurse there, but oh well. So right, I think we are ready to open then. And crank up the speed and open the hospital. And yes, the training room. Well, I could put it over here. So it's a bit off from the rest of the offices, but it should be fine. It's a bit cramped here, but I think I can fit most of this in here. Maybe not the skeleton. Not sure how important that is, but okay, we'll skip that. And this guy is a consultant, so he can go ahead and train a psychiatrist here, just so he can improve his ability level. He's already both a psychiatrist and a researcher, but I really want him to up his ability level. Not too many patients yet, so I'm kind of losing a lot of money now. I really wish there was some more activity. I'm not sure why it's so quiet. No patients in sight. That's a bit strange, I think. Hope I didn't do anything wrong. I don't think so. We had one patient and then that was that. Alright, since there's nothing to do, I may as well put it on maximum speed. Oh, we got another patient, luckily. We're almost in the negative, so we gotta start making some money soon, and we have discovered some new diseases. Corrugated ankles, the cause of which is driving over traffic calming measures in roads. Symptoms: footwear does not fit snugly. A cure: a slightly toxic blend of herbs and spices is drunk to straighten out. Ankles, okay. And then we have the spare ribs, okay. We're pretty familiar with that. And a VIP guest, a Premiership footballer, has expressed a wish to visit your hospital. And that is nice, because I really need the money. Right, this guy is slowly but steadily increasing his ability level. And I'm now into the negative on the cash balance. Just not good. Can't we just get a few more patients? I mean, we have this wonderful brand new hospital and almost no patients coming to visit. That's a shame. And I think we need a surgeon, yes. So this guy will have to do. Oh, and you can't leave now. Okay, so wow, both my surgeons just took a break. Right, so he's gonna have to wait then until my doctors gets off break. And a new disease as well has been discovered. It is broken wind, the cause of which is using a gymnasium treadmill after a meal. Symptoms: upsetting the people directly behind the patient. Cure: a heavy mixture of special watery atoms is drunk rapidly in the pharmacy. Okay. Right. Hopefully this guy won't die before the surgeons get off their break. And this staff room is completely cramped with all the... Well, I guess they don't really have anything to do, so they may as well hang out in the staff room. Though I probably should have built a bigger staff room, but oh well. TV personalities, okay. So one of the surgeons is off his break, and I guess I could pick up this guy as well, so we can actually operate on this patient. yeah, we have some unhappy doctors as well, so I'm going to give him a pay rise. And this guy can... Oh, well, he can get a pay rise as well, since I don't have any cash to give him bonuses with. Kidney beans has been discovered, and so has heaped piles. This guy can go back to doing some well, I can start doing some research. I don't think he's been doing any research before. And we had our first death in the hospital, and he is clearly going down under. We have the Grim Reaper entering the hospital and luring him into the netherworld. Oh, so slightly in the positive cash balance, but I'm not sure how long that is going to last. And, new disease? Infectious laughter, okay. Right. And this guy is just... well, no, that's a new guy is being operated on. So at least the operating theatre is generating some cash for us. Because we are yet again having a negative cash balance. And the VIP guest gave us $2,000, which is going to come in handy, of course. And okay, so we have a few guys waiting for a psychiatrist. Right, so this guy is going to go off his research and start dealing with the queue right there. Sleeping illness. This guy has become a doctor instead of just being a junior. Right, so this guy can go back to research now, and we have a patient with fractured bones. We don't have the clinic for that, so we're going to send him to the research department instead. Slack tongue, well, he's going to have to go to the research, or she is going to go into the scanner here. And I think that unlocked the Slack tongue clinic. Yes. So we can probably build that over here. There's still might be room for 2 more small rooms up here. Certainly there's room for 1 of them. Right, maybe we should hire a new doctor. A bit short. Well, we don't have the money to... Okay, yeah. We're gonna have to borrow some money, I think. And I'm going to put this guy in there, and this guy can go back to being a psychiatrist. And we have another guy who... well, I don't think we have the necessary clinic to cure him though. No, we don't. Okay, so you can send him to the research department instead. Right, so we got our second surgeon here, ready for the operation. Oh yeah, there we go, we have the fracture clinic. So I'm going to slow down a little bit, and we'll see if we can, do we have... No, I don't think we have room for 2 rooms up there. So we're gonna have the Slack tongue clinic here, and then I guess the fracture clinic down here. I really don't have the money for that at the moment. But I thought I had a one of my surgeons was a consultant, wasn't it? Yeah, this guy is. So, but I think he's going on break now, maybe. You can try to see if you want to do some teaching. Yeah, he does. And I really need another doctor. And this guy is as good as any. Oh, look at our reputation, it's pretty terrible. Not sure how or why our reputation took such a dive. Alright. Oh, we got an emergency. 7 people with invisibility. Well, we'll definitely take that. We can pay down our loan as well. And also the fracture clinic. It's going to go over here. Ooh. Yeah, earthquake. So, I don't think it did any damage there. Luckily. Oh, yeah. So all our radiators are cranked up to max heats. Oh well. Not sure if how bad that is actually, but it's probably not going to be too comfortable to work here. So this guy is done teaching for now. No, it isn't. This guy is starting to get quite good. Where is the queue mainly? Well, it's divided between the GP's office and the pharmacy, I think. And now we are actually starting to see some real cash coming in. So I think we can afford... Yeah. Gonna give some doctors a pay rise. And that's saying that we have an emergency again, and this time it's kidney beans, just one patient. So we can deal with that. So our second surgeon is currently on break, but that's fine. As long as this guy is not going to break anytime soon, I think we can just grab this guy and get him to work. Right, some unhappy staff yet again. Ooh, that was the wrong one, but okay. The handymen are quite unhappy, and so are one of the nurses. Baldness. Oh, that's certainly a fairly lethal disease, I would say. We will send him to the research department. And, well, we got this guy who's a researcher, I guess. Right, so still no... Well, we got the X-ray, actually. We certainly don't have room for the X-ray here in this building, so I think we can go ahead and expand this out here. And put down the X-ray... You could put it down here. Oh, this is always a bit annoying. It always seems so difficult to get this placed properly. No, that's not going to work. Should have probably made this room bigger to start with, but... Okay, there we go. That's fine. Another VIP guest, Sir Lancelot Spratt, is very welcome to the hospital. I'm not sure why this plant is sitting there, but Right, so that guy is actually yeah, we just trained our another consultant, and he is both a researcher and yeah, it's both a researcher and a psychiatrist, so that's going to be quite useful. This guy doesn't really need to be in the training room anymore, so he can go over there. And I think I should train another surgeon, because we only had 2 of them, so we need to have a backup. If I could find my surgeon consultant anywhere. Maybe this guy? No. Ooh, no. Oh, this is... Wow, that is quite a hefty earthquake. So, but it didn't ruin any of the rooms. So, but yeah, surgeon consultant, where are you? No, you are around somewhere. You must be. This guy? No. This guy. Yeah. So he is working the cardiogram, which is kind of a waste for him. And right, so who should I train to be a surgeon? Should I hire a new doctor or just pick one of my old ones? Yeah, I think I can hire a new doctor. Well, we got a pretty decent surgeon here, but I want to train him from this guy from scratch. So this guy, probably fine. He's not a particularly good researcher, so he can go and have a bit of a rest. Right, let's speed up a little bit. And there's no one teaching at the moment because the teacher is playing video games, but he should get back in there and get his guy trained. We are kind of low on money again. We were doing so well for a while, but now it's not that great. No new rooms, it seems. So we got fractured bones. Oh yeah, 72%. Chance of success. No reason not to take it. We have one guy over here who's just idling. I'm not sure why, but probably. I think he could at least do something useful. So the 5th death just occurred. Right, so this guy is gonna have to go and do an operation. So yeah, that's a problem with just having 2 surgeons. It's a bit of a vulnerability. But he can now go back to teaching. So hopefully this guy will become a surgeon soon enough. Right, so gut rots and 11 people, okay. And just a 3,300 bonus. But I'll take it anyway. Even though it's not the most lucrative emergency, I guess. 11, that is quite a lot, but I think we'll have the capacity to deal with that. And curing someone in the pharmacy is pretty quick as well, so we should be fine. Right, so I think we... Oh yeah, hair restoration clinic. Oh, so that's the cure for baldness. So... naturally, but I wonder if that is... you can actually die from using this machine. I would assume so. This is, after all, Theme Hospital, so... we have had quite a few people dying by the sound of it. So, yeah, I think we can build the hair restoration clinic, and this guy with the Elvis hair certainly doesn't need that, but I'm sure there are other patients who would be quite happy to have their hair restored. And that is just a console, and this funny looking thing, which kind of looks like something you'll find at the hairdresser, but oh, a couple of unhappy doctors now. Let's see, yeah, it's really only those two. Although we have some slightly unhappy handyman, but 10 deaths. Okay, so that's not good. So new condition, gut rot. I thought we already had discovered that, but okay. We just well, what people coming in the last emergency, didn't they have gut rots? So what is this? Your doctors have discovered a contagious strain of heap piles. If you declare an epidemic, you pay a fine of 4,000. Take a reputation hit and all your patients will be vaccinated automatically. However, if you attempt a cover-up, you have a limited time to cure all infected patients before the health authorities find out. If a health inspector does visit and finds an epidemic cover-up still in progress, he can take a drastic action against you. Right, so we now have the option of either declaring an epidemic, pay a fine and take a reputation hit, or attempt to cure all infected patients in the allotted time and before anyone leaves your hospital. So heaped piles. I don't remember where that disease is cured. It might be in the pharmacy, but where is it in the operating theatre? Anyway, I'll attempt to cover it up, because I can't afford to pay the fine anyway, so I'm screwed if I... Oh well. Let's go for it. So, oh yeah, it is cured in the pharmacy. So... hopefully we'll be able to cure all of those. 62 patients kept. That's fine, I guess. So, there aren't any more patients with heaped piles inside the hospital now, it seems. And this guy has become a surgeon and is almost a consultant as well, which is great, because then we have a backup surgeon for the operating theatre. And a quite good surgeon as well. Although he's starting to get unhappy, probably because he hasn't had a pay rise, even though he's a far better doctor now than when he was hired. So just hand out a few bonuses and we now suddenly have a decent amount of cash. So I'm not sure if I entirely understand the epidemic mechanic. Not sure what this button... Okay, so I think we should be fine with just letting that timer complete. Do we have enough doctors, by the way? Yeah, I think so. It's not a huge. Well, there is a small queue outside the operating theatre, but that's just 3 patients, and that's not that bad. No, we didn't have any loans, and well, I think this guy has got his hair restored. That's quite a fancy hairstyle he got there. Anyway, gotta start handing out some bonuses again. And this nurse probably should get a pay rise because he's quite unhappy. And same for that handyman. And I think we were just fine with covering up that epidemic. So I'll have to admit. Oh yeah, we're getting a visit from a health inspector soon, so we'll get the result from that later. So, but I think we'll be fine. At least I hope we'll be fine. I don't think I entirely understand the epidemic mechanic yet. So, the health inspector has heard rumors that your institution was dealing with a bad case of heap piles. However, he has not managed to find evidence to corroborate these rumors. The government has decided to award you $2,934 compensation for the damage that these lies have done your hospital's name. Right, so we got out of that fairly well. It's probably something that's going to be more challenging in future missions. Right, so spare ribs. No problem. This guy. Yeah, it's just one patient. It's a fairly simple emergency to deal with. Now, do I have any new rooms? Not yet. So we need to start working towards the goal of getting our cash balance about $50,000. We could probably raise some more prices a little bit to work towards that. So a couple of percentage point should be okay. I don't think anyone is going to really notice that. It's quite a bit of work to do all this manually, which I'm not sure if there is any button of sorts that would raise the price of all treatments by a certain amount, but oh well. So yeah, fractured bones, 70% chance, and 8 people with king complex, which will net us a bonus of $6,400. As always, we'll take it. But I'm not too confident that this guy isn't the best doctor, let's say. I think it would be better if, well, he's quite tired from working in the lab. Yeah, we should really train a better psychiatrist if I can hire one. No. Right. So once we finish dealing with all these Elvis guys, I'm gonna send him to psychiatric training. Right, so not a bonus from the VIP guests. And treating all these king complex people is taking quite a bit of time, but I think we should be able to do it within the allotted time. Right, yeah, just a couple more left. now I'll have to find a consultant somewhere, and that is going to train our psychiatrist. So this guy is as good as I need. So we could use some rest. And I may as well use this guy. Training. And we have someone with fractured bones there. 85% chance, that's practically risk-free. Oh, an epidemic again. And we also cured all of the King Complex guys without any deaths. Infectious laughter. Should I'll take the fine. We have plenty of cash now, so that's not a problem. And the reputation is doing alright. It's not great, but we don't need a great reputation for this mission. I think we should get another doctor Right, so this guy is going to... Wow! This guy is going to teach this guy to be a surgeon, I guess, and also a great doctor, so this guy Benwin might become the best doctor in the entire hospital if he completes the training as well as I expect him to. So, where are my second surgeon now? So, this guy? No, that's not what I was looking for, but he should be going to the research department since that's not staffed at the moment. So do we have a surgeon hanging around somewhere? Oh, there we go, there he is. Okay. Don't really have... Oh, well, a queue is starting to build up outside the psychiatric office, and, well, not really outside the GP's office. But you do have a lot of psychiatric patients here. Not sure if I should build another psychiatric office just because of that. Could be a good idea, but... well, I think the queue isn't big enough to justify it just yet, but I'll keep an eye on it. Yes, certainly. Fractured bones, 5 people. Right, okay, so a nurse is on it already, and she's a good nurse as well. And then we have Councillor Crawford Purves, who wishes to visit our hospital, which we will of course say yes to. Oh, there's a woman who's almost about to die almost. Good thing she got treated by our psychiatrist in time then. So we have 5 people queued up outside the psychiatric office. Not sure why we are getting so many psychiatric patients. It's... usually it's the GP's office that... What? Okay, something is going on. Why aren't you treating... Is it because you are unhappy? Why aren't you getting treated? You're just lying on the sofa. You're going to die. Why? What's the matter with this doctor? Why aren't you treating this poor woman? Okay, that is why the queue is building up. Okay, I get it. Need to take drastic actions. Yeah, I'm not sure if that is a bug or something, I don't know. So, yeah, swapping out the doctors fixed the problem for some reason. I don't know. I think that may have been a bummer, but it's a shame. Now we got a scanner as well, and that is the only new room that we have. So we may as well build that as well, although we are starting to get close to our target's cash balance of 150,000. Right, okay, that's the port arrangement. Guess we can do it like this. Well, that's a bit weird, but okay. Okay. This guy should go back to teaching. And where is our psychiatrist candidate? Well, this guy is pretty good, I think. Did he? Yeah, I don't think that's the guy who was training there before. So we have another epidemic of heaped piles, but I'm just going to take the fine because, well, it's just $4,000, so it's not that bad at this point. It doesn't set us back a lot. Now we have a couple of doctors just walking around over here. And that's kind of bugs me. You should be doing something useful. But it does seem like our hospital is running fairly well at the moment. No major problems that we're dealing with right now. It's just the standard stuff of handing out some bonuses and pay raises to unhappy doctors. And everything else is more or less running itself. So Councillor Crawford was quite happy with our visit and gave us $2,000. So we are a little more than halfway towards our target cash balance. Ooh, that is a pretty bad earthquake. Oh, okay. Let me slow down. Oh, we had a lot of damage here, so we'll have to repair all of these machines. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was pretty bad. And I'll take the fine again. Right, so all of these machines, I'm going to hire another handyman just to get through this. So why didn't we get hired? So we lost the inflator and the fractured bones clinic, and that was it. But all of our other clinics got almost destroyed. Okay, right, so we'll have to rebuild them. So it was a slag tongue clinic, I think. No, the slag tongue clinic is still up and running. It was the inflation room, yeah. And the fractured bones, yeah, got it. And there we go.
Doctor required an inflator room.
Not sure if you can demolish destroyed rooms, actually. Yeah, probably not. So that's a bit of a pain because it reduces efficiency a little bit, and we have a lot of people queuing up here. Right, so that tells me we need another GP's office, which we may as well build. We can build it here. So we're going to have the same problem as we had before of So when we complete this room, everyone who is lined up in the queue here is going to walk over here and line up in a new queue and not... Well, it's going... Well, this will solve our problems eventually, but it's going to be a bit of a mess. Right, so do we need another doctor somewhere? No, probably not. So this guy is not teaching anyone now, so we probably should teach someone, and that someone might be this guy. So yeah, we have quite a few people moving over here, but not as many as I feared, because there are still a few people waiting in line here. That's fine, that's what I want actually. But I'll need a few more benches over in this corridor. So there's not really... Can't really utilize... There's a lot of unused space here. I'm not doing a good job of using all my space, but okay. So we'll get the toilets over here. I guess it's useful to have some toilets spread out. So, I think we have sorted out our problems for now. So, we had a bit of a setback on our cash balance. But if we speed up now, that should start improving. Emergency. 3 people with boldness, no problem. Oh, they didn't prioritize the guys who were in the emergency, but that's not a big problem. We have plenty of time to kill all of them. And we can start working on our cash. Building up our cash reserves again. Do we have any loans? No, we didn't. Okay. Okay, so epidemic again. I'm starting to get tired of this. 6,000 for infectious laughter. I'm just scared of what's going to happen if I actually screw this up, so I'm going the safe way and paying the fine for now. If I was in cash trouble, I would probably not pay it and take that risk, but I'm not taking that risk with so much money in the bank. VIPs are always nice doing right because they give a good amount of money. Oh, there's an unhappy doctor there. No one is in the training room, but that's fine, I guess. So, it looks like our doctors are happy now, and so are all of the other staff as well. We have quite a few people waiting for an operation though, that's like unusually busy I think. I wonder if we can check out our hospital worth. Right, so 130,000 and oh, so here we got all the objectives, right, so fine, nice. Right, so we need to have a reputation above 200, no problem, 150,000 and 300 patients, and we are well on our way to sorting that out. So I think we can have a... oh wait, an emergency. Slag tongue, no problem. Right, so it's going to increase our prices a little bit by just a percentage point or 2. Ooh, it's getting quite cramped up there. I think I should add some more benches in this area. Drinks machine as well. Right, so 216 patients cured. I'll probably have to expand my hospital a bit to crank up the hospital worth, or it may not be necessary. And apparently our hospital is too cold, so let's crank up the heat on the radiators. I'll do that rather than buying some new ones. Right, so no major queues building up now. Some unhappy staff though. I shouldn't be playing that much with maximum speed, or the 5th speed level. Maximum speed is in the maximum speed level, that's over. Right, so we're almost at our cash targets. And so what could we build to improve our hospital worth? We have no new rooms, so not that much space to expand in there. But I guess we could buy this building here. And does that affect the hospital value in itself? Yeah, I think it does. We're almost at the target now, so I think we can up the value a bit by just buying some benches and plants and stuff like that. These are so close already to the target value. So we've got a few more earthquakes as well, but hopefully it didn't destroy anything. That bumped our hospital worth to above 140,000. Now we just need to cure 57 people and up our cash balance a little bit, but we are pretty close to all our goals now. And that guy is unhappy, so I'll have to deal with that. Some unhappy stuff that needs to be dealt with. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but things are more or less going well, it's going fairly smoothly at the moment. Oh, that's 12 people with the squits who will be coming in. But I think we can deal with that. So, no new rooms. I guess there won't be any more for this mission. And we got above $150,000. So we fulfilled that goal. Now we just need to cure about probably just 18 patients. And we'll fulfill the mission objectives. We have quite a few people dying here, but we don't need a lot of reputation for this mission. Just 200, that's almost, yeah, that's almost pointlessly low. Let's see how we would be. If we got that low, our reputation would probably be in pretty bad trouble on the other objectives as well. Yeah, well, why not? Okay, it's a bit... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we completed the mission there. And that is going to be that for this video. So I hope you enjoyed this, the 6th mission of Theme Hospital. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again.